I don't think now I don't know if you know, but about a month or two before that, there's a strip club in Las Vegas, and the security was like, you can see it on the video, but the security was like, I got to go outside to the parking lot. There's a UFO flying over the strip club.
Oh, that's dope. They're trying to get lap dances.
Yeah, listen, they're about to jump out, single file. So they go out and they look up in the sky with the camera, and indeed, it's a UFO just hovering right over there. But now, what's going on since they had this now a lot? What's the difference between a whistleblower and the Congress Senate meeting that they had? Was these people are testifying under oath?
Whistleblower. Whistleblower is another word, a political word for
snitch. Yeah. But now, when they whistleblowing on like Dr. Stephen Greer had a big whistleblowing conference maybe about a month ago, and a whole bunch of information.
And you got some whistleblowers that beat and do an interview and don't care to be a whistleblower.
But see, but now they could arguably be lying, right? But once you get under oath, you can be possibly jailed for telling that story. So what you telling in front of Congress and under oath,
or they gonna get rid of you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Deep. They'll make you disappear.
Yeah,
I don't even know why we talking about.
I'm scared. But now, like I said, since they had that announcement on Wednesday, we got two Russian fighter pilots who tried to chase one down, and they got killed.
Okay.
We had mass sightings over California and Arizona.
Shouts out to the Russians. They've been seeing them. They've been seeing them. They've been seeing the Northern Lights. If you go to Russia,
Alaska's right across the street.
You can see the Northern Lights. Like that shit's so beautiful, man.
Oh,
you can see the Northern Lights, like from Russia.
Yeah.
Russia been having their encounters.
I mean,
because
they're the most.
They're the closest to the Northern Lights. That's
and they're one of the most open with what they talk about and with what.
And why you think they don't let you go to Antarctica?
Yeah, definitely.
It's something
the Antarctic Treaty.
And when they take you to Antarctica.
Y'all got a show page. Y'all got a show page. Facebook. The Grape.
Yeah.
You pay.
No,
you go to the outskirts of
YouTube. Okay.
Antarctica.
But I'm gonna get all that together for us.
It's 10 bands. Just to go to the outskirts.
Man, listen.
Just for you to see the outskirts.
Yeah. Listen, so Little Daddy just said on Instagram on my live, he said, remember spaceships dip. They don't have a rear view mirror.
What's the shout out to Little Daddy, man?
He meant to say spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They do. Man, that's Andre 3000.
Right.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get to the next little current event section. The Biden administration versus the Trump administration.
Man. Biden came in.
No, Trump came in.
He don't even know where he is.
Listen, here goes what I'm saying.
Isn't Trump on his way to jail or something?
He got another indictment.
He got another indictment coming. But here goes. This man been indicted about 11 times. 3 times. One of them had like several indictments, right? But here's my thing. I'm not pro either one of them. I like one better. But if they did something wrong, he'll hold everybody accountable in the same light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got the dude just came out. Okay, we got the Hunter Biden laptop. So much dirt was on that. First it was Russian information. Then it was this, that, and the third. All that proved to be not true. So now we just got the dude testified in court yesterday that I was in the meetings. Yeah, it cost him X amount of dollars to get Biden on the phone. Yeah, Hunter and them is getting paid. They did it. And what happened about a few days before this is how corrupt these people is. A few days before this, in fact, the Saturday before this, right?
Yeah.
The attorney for Hunter Biden called the judge.
Yeah.
And pretended to be the attorney for the dude who's testifying, and told him, never mind, just withdraw everything. And the judge found out and was kind of like pissed off.
Oh wow! So that's what's happening. Okay, because see, me when it comes to a politics thing, I don't really know too much about it.
Right.
The only thing I just care about just don't get our country blown up. That's all I just really care about. I mean, don't get our country blown up.
You can't care about not getting your country blown up when you don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. So that's why I'm informed about this, because I don't know what's going on between those two administrations right now.
We about to probably get blown up. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
We just don't get hit by no nukes in the air.
They call it water. They're calling tactical nuclear strikes, not But what they don't understand is once it's a tactical nuclear strike, you fire one at these people, they gonna fire one back. They gonna fire one back, and it's not gonna be tactical strikes.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna go ahead and go on to Africa.
They don't like us.
Okay.
Hey, you want to know how I don't respect them?
Who? Africa?
Yeah.
They don't like us?
Nope. They ain't
So
even
you
that.
say they don't
They
like
got
us?
it. They got it. They don't
They
like us.
don't. They don't like.
They got a European. They got a European running their country.
Oh no! Hold on a minute. Let me roll contrary, man. Check this out. Shout out to Africa because they evicted everybody off their land. They ready to Markham, the French dude. They burnt down the embassies.
Oh.
They listen. Right now, Africa. They just had a big
Yeah.
African summit.
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin went over there, gave them all debt forgiveness. Told them they get free grain. He had all the leaders from all the countries on the continent. They were all hooked up. And they said, you know what? We finna get France up out of here. We finna get any Western civilization, any kind of influence of the Western world. We finna get them out of here.
Basically, anybody in the United Nations is gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Now, and then they made another law. They said, okay, and ain't nothing of ours leaving here. Y'all been coming and raping and pillaging our land for all these years. Enough is enough. Y'all come and get our gold. Then
America is bullies, bro.
yeah, we've never been the good guys.
How we got NATO and how is we dictating the way another man run his country?
Yeah. I'm telling them if you don't do this, we're gonna hold the aid. The African dude told them keep the aid. You can use that to help your homeless
And
people.
you got Africa. Russia got Africa. That's one of the biggest continents.
Man, it is the biggest.
Continents
That's the
within
They got
continents.
And it's bigger than what it looks on the map.
And Russia got everybody. And they only got like 4 nations, but the nation's big.
Yeah, man, listen. And they
But-
now they
but-
say we don't want no borders.
On
We
the
don't want people.
American and NATO side of America, we advance. We go to war. They ain't been to war in years. Last time they went to war was when they had spears and shit.
Yeah.
Last
They
time
go
Russia
to war
went to
with
war.
each other. They ain't went to no real
Last time
war.
Russia went to war was around like what's the
Russia?
Hitler or somebody like
Man,
years ago.
Russia been in a constant war. Yeah, Russia's been in a constant war of some sort. And another thing about
They
World War
ain't used
II.
their shit since years later. Our shit is active,
Yeah.
up to date.
Yeah.
They submarines is old as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
They got it.
Well,
They got
our summers was up.
They got it. They got
They
it.
got it, but
So we got it.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is now you got this influence from Vladimir Putin. So now you got China. All of Africa said we with Putin. We ride with Putin. So now you got China, Africa, North Korea, probably finna be Iran. All these dudes finna be together, and they gonna come over here and whop our asses.
Putin got something bigger than
Man, I'm rooting for Putin. I ain't gonna lie to
Hey,
you.
well,
you know, he got a.
I'm not. He can't be trusted.
Okay, none of them be trusted, but
You
you
don't
know,
sound like he can't be trusted. He
well,
can't.
you know what I'm. Well,
You know
He
that
gonna go over there.
Putin got something going on within his own country.
Exactly.
He got rebels. Yeah.
No, that was a 42 fake, brother. That never went through. So the dude who actually
He was blowing shit up.
no, listen. Here go what happened with that. Here go what happened with that. So Buddy, who was part of the Wagner group, the head of the Wagner group, and they said that they was going to come on into the country and invade. Bro, he got paid $5 billion to do that by the Americans. He took that money, pretended like he was going to go over there. They only advanced for a day and a half, and they split the
I'm
bread.
not talking about that.
What you
I'm
talking
talking about the Russian that ain't fucking with Putin. And there's a lot of Russians that wasn't fucking with Putin because of the draft.
Oh,
It's
I didn't
rebels.
do that.
Yeah, it's rebels over there right now.
Okay.
And they over there crashing. They over there getting it in right now. Russians on Russians.
Is that right?
For sure.
Okay.
Recently.
Well, still shout out to Africa, man, for standing up to the people, putting them out their land and getting their own shit back.
Fuck them. No, fuck that. Fuck them. Y'all been letting the white man run y'all country, and y'all put motherfucker what's the name Mandela in prison.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mandela, y'all put him in prison, and then y'all let a European come over there and run y'all country.
Run y'all country.
Well, they said
Peace out.
And look, they leave it
Peace
here
out.
too because they're like, and look, I know some person, I know some hair braiders that left here.
Yeah.
They like, we came over here based off of these so-called American dreams.
Yeah.
And they're like, if you black, brown skin, whatever they want to
Yeah.
call us, you know, because they big on us knowing our ethnicity, right? And I'm like, you know, if we went according to their standards of our ethnicity and what we should be called, we'd be called Ohioan Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
know what I'm
goodness.
saying? So we can't do what they do. It's a lot of countries
Man, I
that.
feel like I'm watching Channel 8 right now.
But they're going back home because this so-called American dream is too hard for brown-skinned people to attain here. They can make their money a lot easier at home.
Yeah. The real slavery came from over there.
Yeah.
Kings had slaves.
Yeah. I mean,
White people ain't start slaves.
No, a lot of the people.
If we wasn't so thirsty as a people like we thirsty today, they sold us for guns, man.
Absolutely. All right, we gonna go ahead and get on to the next episode. Not next episode, the next little couple of seconds.
So I say fuck Africa.
Conversing.
I ain't no African American. I'm American.
Oh man, okay, Raven.
You
All
better
right,
say that. That's
All
right.
right, Raven.
That's right. Hey, look,
tribe.
I'll quit seeing on that because you know my grandmother was born in 1925, and guess what it says on her birth certificate? American. Don't say nothing about black, nothing.
You know who actually coined that term? Jesse Jackson.
Oh wow.
We was not called African Americans prior to Jesse Jackson or whatever president.
I'm just a Negro. That's what I am. I'm a light-skinned Negro. That's what I am.
I'm too many things to be. I'm a Mexican. I'm a Negro. I'm a little bit of French. I'm just a mutt. Whoever win, I'm on their side.
You know who you are? You know who you are? You're the great Grape.
That's who it is. That's what it
Grape.
is. And all new home with a grapevine show, no static radio. Shout out to us.
The Grape.
Speaking of that, y'all make sure y'all get out there and go vote, man. Do us a favor. Do yourself a favor. It's free. It don't cost nothing. Go vote for No Static Radio, #1 station in Cleveland. Go vote for my man Ryan Pope. Tell them all the categories.
Okay, so for the Scenes Best of Cleveland, I am nominated for Best Actor, Best Local Comedian, and for my radio show, the Rap Radio Show. All three nominated for Scene Best of Cleveland. You just go on their website, and then when you vote, and then just vote like how he said, and yeah, you can vote. You can vote daily for free.
Okay, do that. Why don't we go do that, man? Whenever you got it, man, I promise you it's free. It don't cost nothing.
Yeah.
See, if you got any categories, they pull you up good. Nope.
Now, let me tell you how that works.
How it work?
You got to register for
See, it don't register.
that.
Yeah. Well, we gonna get it there, man. But we gonna get into everything y'all got going on. I just want to finish up into this part of the podcast is called Grape Got the Juice and the Tea. So today we're gonna talk about Cardi B and the microphone.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh
I know
man.
what that's about.
Yeah,
So you don't know that's a challenge.
What you mean?
They just did the same thing to Pusha T.
I didn't see
That's
that.
a that's a
that.
that's
I
a
didn't see
TikTok
that
challenge.
either.
That water shit is a TikTok challenge. So niggas throw water and shit on the stage. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so here goes my thing.
It
Right?
means black in Spanish.
So here's my thing. Initially, I thought they was just being out of pocket and threw water on Cardi B.
No.
Until I found out she asked for them to throw. That's okay. So where
Yeah,
she's
he
at,
asked them to throw
it's a
water,
nightclub in Las Vegas called Dre's, and it's a pool. Like I was just there with Rick Ross and them like last month, right?
Yeah.
So at that time of the day, the sun comes right up over the Louis Vuitton and the Aria. The sun is coming up or going down right over that, and it's beaming. So that stage and the side of that, all of that is smoking hot. So at first I thought I didn't know it was a challenge, but I did think that she just went off on Homegirl until I see her standing. It's hot up here. Somebody throw water on me. Wet me.
She got hit with a bottle.
Yeah, no, she got splashed with water.
I thought it was ice.
Whatever it was.
It was something wet. It was something wet. That's all it
Yeah.
was.
It was the whole cup and she threw the mic.
Yeah, how about, hey, I ain't never been a Cardi B fan until I seen the fire in her eyes when she threw that mic. I said, ooh, I like her.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
now,
I was-
now knowing that somebody threw a cup at her.
Yeah, that's different than
Yeah,
splash.
because she didn't ask for a cup, she asked for water.
Now, here goes my thing. Homegirl copped the quickest deuce ever when Cardi B, she's like, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
she got hit
Too
with
late now.
She got hit with the mic.
Yeah, too late now.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm with you on that one, Grape. Hey, I was turned on when she was.
Yeah, I was like, she's so
She-
See, if you were a true Cardi B fan,
I
you
wasn't,
know
I'm not.
she is about that life and has always been about that life.
Yeah,
She don't talk about it.
Her
Cardi,
and her sister
Cardi
Hennessy.
walks that walk. She don't just talk
You know
it.
how she walk. You don't know her.
I don't know how she walked, but
Love and hip hop.
listen.
Love and hip hop.
She is
She got
about
the
that
crooked
life.
teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, before. Yes.
I've never been a fan of her
Oh,
at
yeah.
all
Yeah.
until she threw that microphone. Now,
Oh yeah, her teeth used to be. She used to look like Shark Bait. Like,
She ain't answer that.
before,
This whole reaction, she ain't
now,
answer
before that, she was walking up and down the stage asking for people to wear their water though. And they
Yeah,
was doing
they was. Yeah, she was.
that. Liquor.
Ha, right, she probably did some Patron up there. My
Yeah.
eyes is burning.
Or maybe some pinnacle or something.
yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna get on to the next topic in this little part of the segment in the show. Where in the hell is Jamie Foxx?
Who
Who cloned Tyrone?
When he went
They
into the
cloned Jamie
hospital,
too.
that dude that came out is
Not Jamie Foxx.
Hey, you know what? Jamie Foxx got abducted by aliens.
I don't know.
He
He
got
might
abducted
be.
by aliens. That's what happened. Yeah.
He gone.
Let me put. Let me put.
What you got?
I hate this, man. Now, if y'all would have saw me when I came out the hospital after I got stabbed, y'all would have said I got caught there. When you come out the hospital, going through
Skinnier and
when you come out the hospital, your shit fucked up. When you on IVs and can't eat, they got you on the feeding tube. You come out fucked up, man.
Well,
You absolutely
I
right.
get
That
Why
man
is
got
his-
his same
But
freckles.
why
He
is
got
his-
the same.
why is his-
Come out like
his
this.
ears is different. His jawline is different. His chin is more pointier.
His nose is different.
Like it's a lot. I understand. I've been in the hospital my share of times. I've been in the hospital my share of times. You come. Okay, now
That
here's my
satanic shit. All right.
here.
That's somebody else.
Cloning, they ain't doing that.
What are you talking about? They really cloning people.
What about that lady
Oh,
that was
man,
on
I
that
can see
plane
you
that
too.
got kicked off? And she was like, I don't care
That's
about y'all
homeboy.
kicking me off. And she was that
That's
close
homeboy
to
said
the
he
plane.
ain't
It's
doing
not real.
Not real, yeah.
Man,
And he
listen.
spoke to her though, like, yeah, and took his glasses off and everything.
Man, listen.
What's going on?
Okay,
Now she crazy.
Okay,
You
so
feel what I'm
listen.
saying?
She not
So listen.
crazy.
Okay, so
He took his
listen.
glasses off. He wasn't human.
But she said
So
his
you
eyes
say.
blinked this way. You know
She
what the
said
deal is?
she
You
couldn't
could
see
TikTok her.
nothing. She said he took his joint off and she ain't see nothing on
I
his
mean,
face.
she might have, and by the time everybody else looked, it was back to make her look
Yeah,
like
I'm
she's
gonna tell
crazy.
you. I'm gonna tell you.
That stuff happens.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Prayers does things, and shouts out to everybody that gave prayer to Jamie Foxx. He recovered.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that. Because he's not the first person that they clone. And cloning centers are very, very well known in that circle. They've been cloning. Hold on.
Animals.
No. Animals. Listen. They've been cloning people since ancient Egyptian. Since ancient Egypt, they've been cloning people. Thoth the Atlantean said that he jumped into a different avatar and he watched every civilization rise and fall. That's what our body is just the avatar. So the higher ups of these people who got the bread, and they got, you know what I mean? They know how to do that. And man, listen, it's a whole big old thing behind that. Not everything is conspiracy theory, and they definitely had the technology. I mean, China's cloning soldiers. They have clone soldiers.
Yeah, that's why so many of them over there.
Yeah.
All them China women.
Yeah, listen,
China men.
Hitler and them master cloning people.
Man.
They mastered that, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next thing, man. But wait, before I finish that, he was already under fire. You know, P. Diddy is a very powerful man in the industry.
Yeah.
Now he came out and said a whole bunch of
That
stuff
was random.
about. He came out and said a whole bunch of stuff about P. Diddy. Then so he had three movie deal, right? His last movie was the vampire movie where they're talking about the adrenochrome, right? Then he had the clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
The one that was in the middle, they say it was some stuff in it that was so bad he pissed a lot of people off. So it was already some shenanigans going on with that. But that's, you know, we can't prove it here or there. It just looked different to me. But on to the next topic. Trouble for Obama. That man might have killed that man.
What?
Oh yeah, trouble for Obama. Tafari Campbell. Now here goes a quote from the fire department who got
What do you know?
What did he know? What did he know that got him
down the street?
What was he about to tell?
It ain't no just go down the street from the Obama house.
No,
No.
they on the
You know how,
video, man.
you know how much
Yeah.
even if it is a neighbor, you know how many miles that is?
Yeah.
Listen.
And
Okay,
Martha's
so
Vineyard too?
the report has it is that the firefighter who got this body, this is the quote, said he was all messed up like he was in a brawl or something. And this is the fighter from Egerton Fire Department. Now, the police logs for that particular call are completely blank.
Yeah.
Now they say that after the accident happened, Obama's hand is all bruised up and stuff. He got bandages on his hand, and they say that the Obamas actually left the property with a bunch of bags and stuff packed. Something about that. Besides, what did he know?
What was he gonna reveal?
Yeah.
Something was about to go down.
And not to go on another
I don't
subject.
believe it.
It's the same
Look,
thing.
if something happened, that man ain't put his hands on nothing.
All right,
He didn't
we
put
don't
his
got
hands
to.
on nothing.
You don't got to put his hand.
Yes.
I mean, he might have struck him a couple times and then somebody else finished him off.
I don't think he that stupid.
You ain't
I
never
think
seen
somebody
no-
else is. That's somebody else.
Somebody trap you up to jail, and then Obama probably came in there like, "See, I didn't want to do this to you."
Hey, all I know is they say the man drowned, but he had a life vest on.
That's what I'm saying.
And now,
So,
we also know.
so that means he was knocked out, and they thought he was dead. And that nigga came to and drowned.
Hey,
sorry.
okay, so I don't know if you guys are familiar. So
Sorry,
I have a theory about this. Okay, all right. Well, say thank you for joining us, man. We have to do this again because we didn't get into everything I want to get into, y'all.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mr. Ron Poe, thank you for joining us, brother.
Okay.
So I feel like they was having a relationship of some sort going on.
It's some silver because of that house too. Yeah, what cup you talking
Might
about?
have had something going with it.
You know, Barack Obama, there was a guy who testified in court on him in Chicago when he was a senator, right? The white dude, Larry somebody, right? Yeah, dude, she was in Hunter
Yeah, I was about
Biden
to say she
Yeah.
her honor was.
Dude, her and Hunter, listen,
Yeah.
if you look at I think it was Obama in the ship.
Hey, maybe it was
Because
all
he had fires.
He
He
could have
had
been all
fires.
three of
He
them.
the one that made it. He the one that ain't nothing to the community. I love y'all. He the one that made them. He made them.
Yeah, he made it. None of that stuff was
All the presidents held firm to they believe.
Yeah.
He came through
He
like
came from left field. Here, take it.
Yeah.
now we can't say nothing.
Now this one,
Nothing.
now I don't know if y'all know this.
Comedian. They have more leverage than
Than the mafia.
us
Basically.
black people.
Basically.
Like,
And out of nowhere too. Like they got more rights, more everything.
yeah, as soon as they get offended about something, it's all over the
I mean,
place.
they have enough power to get the word mother took off the birth certificate,
Yeah.
birthing person. But they call a vagina now a bonus hole. A bonus hole because a man dressed like a woman got offended. But
But when black people get offended, it's okay.
It's okay, yeah. But now here goes my thing. This will not be the first body tied to Barack Obama. Because when the Larry, I forget what his name is, he testified that he met Obama in Chicago and they was in a motel in Waukegan, which is not too far from where my kids live at. So it's actually where my kids live at. So anyhow, he says that, he met with Obama. He got some cocaine, powder cocaine. Obama got some crack. Obama gave him some, sucky. Then showed back the next day at the room, like, I'm back for more. So now, at the church that he was attending in Chicago, he was messing with one of the people from the church. And the secret started coming out and he ended up dead.
About the church in Chicago. The church actually played for Olivet. It's on Quincy. I played drums. I used to play the drums for him. That was the oldest one of the children.
So you already familiar with it.
But listen, I'm gonna give you wrong.
Yeah.
Chicago dude came there. You know what I mean? But August Moss the third took over the Chicago church. No, that's when
that happened?
that was going down.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And he came from like right now, you can Google that church right now, and it's gonna say August Moss the third.
Listen.
Right now.
Listen.
That's crazy.
And the mama
That
don't
you
make
bring
no
that up,
secret
that's
about
crazy.
it. Yeah, the mama don't make no secret about it. She said, man, listen, them boys was doing it, and he killed my baby, and he got away with it because he's a politician. Because he's a senator from Ohio, from Illinois.
8 times.
Politicians get away with it.
Yeah, listen. Just like my cousin Zach Reed, that's my cousin. Shouts
Oh
out.
wow! Shout out to
Flat
Zach.
out. Flat out. The reason why they got him up out of here, the reason why we know Zach as being, or everybody like President Trump, but he kept getting reelected all them years after
Because
that.
he was the best councilman Ward
Ever.
2 ever had.
Ever.
Period. I lived over there. I grew up over there.
And everybody
He was
still
the best they ever had. Them streets and stuff since Kevin Bishop got up there looked like trash. It
and
looked like
and
almost
Kevin
like East
and Kevin Bishop
Yeah.
tried to take away the Wood Festival. My
Yeah.
cousin started that.
Facts.
My cousin got all the stars, the Daz Band, and whoever to come here. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the reason why my cousin ain't councilman now is because he ran for mayor.
Yeah.
So all he can
Yeah.
do now is run for mayor, but be what I mean, a big homie to somebody. But
He gonna be next. Don't worry, honey.
The reason why, the reason why I ain't getting it because he don't like cricket.
Oh yeah.
And he tried to, and all the mayor is the chief fucking cricket cop.
Yeah.
What's your name, Mike Bibb?
So
Justin.
and he got down.
Justin.
He got down. He a young nigga though.
Yeah.
It was him. He ran against my cousin again. I mean, a young dude. Hey, we gonna have to get a beat. We gonna have to get a dude.
Right. I've been practicing it too because I've been working on it. I said, man,
It's like doing clean comedy. I got you though. It's like being at Pete's.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
look at all the police officers that been laid off. Why? Why did you just lay off all these people? We need them.
Yeah. Well,
We really need them.
before the police officers, like my husband worked for the city of Cleveland. He worked right at City Hall. You know, all the people that got paid for COVID and all that stuff, the money. Well, he took their money and spent it on other stuff. They didn't get no money.
Like Demora.
And they were
Like
all through. Mm-hmm.
But Demora and them is in a whole nother lane.
Who was that?
Demora.
The biggest crook, like the Mac Daddy.
But he cool though. He's just a
I'm
lot.
not
But Demora, Demora, Mafia.
Yeah.
It was his time to sit down.
Yeah.
So when your time is up and somebody else goes, that's how the Mafia works. And he did his time. He ain't tell. This boy told him. The dude that ain't had nothing to do with nothing, but it was his boy.
Did he just get out?
Something, yeah. Oh, Demora. No, Demora.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Did he just come home?
Yeah.
They're not from here, so I
Big
don't
in
know.
the mud. Hey,
Demora.
Demora. He good. And he a millionaire still because he didn't tell.
Yeah, somebody took care of him.
No, the Mafia. I mean, you got to get out. You was too hot. Demora was doing too much. So when they had that meeting at that table, they like, man, you hot. Yeah, you go through that time. We're
gonna take care of you and everybody
We're gonna get the
else.
next one in here.
Yeah.
You tripping.
Yeah.
All right, man. So what we gonna do now? We gonna talk about some coming up events that we got going on this Friday. As always, first Friday of the month. That's Friday of my day. Because Friday we got a dope lineup for y'all, man. We got
At the Cabo Bar.
at the Cabo Bar, Sacred Waters Cabo Bar, out of North Olmsted. We got C B coming through there. C B there.
That's me.
Yes, Lord, that's him. And we got Kevin Ford, CJ Starr, Reese is hosting.
CJ.
Yeah, Reese is hosting. Then we got Milan the artist and Starla McMillian is coming. Who's the artist? I think it's Starla McMillian. Whatever it is, it's gonna be a good time all the time up at the Grape Show, Cabo Bar, Funny Tales Friday. Then that night we got a double feature that night. I don't know how this happened, but after that we finna go comedy camping.
Man, that's crazy.
That's the same. That's this weekend.
Yeah, I called this man. I'm like, so you just gonna look?
And
He-
then I
he
just
didn't realize
I just
he
found
was
out the day before. Yeah, I'm
He-
like,
This ain't the first time because last
Like
weekend.
we supposed to be here tomorrow.
yeah. Well, you know, sometimes I mess up.
Yeah, because that's just like we last month he had a show. That show was fire too. Ooh, that show was fire at the Cabo Bar.
Yeah. Shout out to Officer
After
Columbus
the
that
Cabo
came
Bar,
through.
he had a show at
Andrew Bryant show. Shout out to Andrew Bryant. He got
Yeah,
something going on
that's
tonight.
was
Yeah.
it?
Shout out to. Yeah.
Exquisite Lounge.
In fact, see, that was that same night. Remember, he was like he couldn't find nobody to host.
I went to sleep.
Yeah.
I heard that.
That nigga said it started. That nigga Drew said.
That-
that VIP.
My man,
That dude.
yes.
That dude called me and said, you know what? I need you to host. I said, all right, well, I called you because it was 2 flyers out. He said, all right, well, can you host for me? I said, all right, you want me to host? He said, yeah. All right, what time you going to be there? I ain't going to be there.
He was all the way in Virginia.
Hey, it started, the show started at 12 for real, and I need you to do the door.
He'll be
Grape like, hey, yo, I'm going to come get you. Y'all.
Shout out to Drew.
Hey,
Situation
yeah.
changer.
Hey, he was
situation changer
Yeah,
for sure.
Drew
What happened?
Murphy, here on
Situation changer.
Wednesday.
Actually, he was scheduled to be a guest today, but he has that event. He was an original guest.
Tonight,
Yeah,
yeah. Kane was
he Andrew and then he Drew.
Yeah,
B.
Drew
Man,
baby.
listen,
That's what
man.
that's
He
what we
he
call
going rapper mode.
Yeah,
He
listen,
crazy.
Drew baby.
Drew is the one who put us in that room in Detroit.
Drew gonna make it happen.
Hey, man, listen. Chicken wings and all, but we messed with it though, man. It was a good show and we had a good time. So,
But
all right, man. What we gonna do now is we're gonna get into our guest, man, and let get a little bit deeper into what he got going on. Got some questions and some fun stuff for you. So, why don't you tell the people who this is? How did you come up? How did you get to where you at today?
man, I'm gonna tell you, I did a 18-month bid. I came home 1 month. I'm only home for 1 month. I get caught with 2 months. Fresh home. No probation or nothing. I just caught another case. Boom, I ended up getting 18 more months probation. And like 6 months. You know what I mean? Well, it was a year. Come back in 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Go ahead.
let me get them 18 months papers. I just came home, and then plus I'm going back to the same parent. I'm not trying to see them niggas. I mean, so the moral of the story is I crashed out one night. My young people's right hand. Shout out to HB Mula, the artist on platform rapping. I crashed out one night, man. Some goofy shit. And like, you know what? I'm about to start recording. I've never had an Instagram. It's like 2017, 2018. Cool on that record. I'm still on that. I had a flip phone, bro.
Yeah.
Back to it. Like,
Yeah,
I had
trap-
a flip phone.
trap
I had
flip
a-
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel me? I came back to it. Like I'm about to start recording. Record me a couple times. A little joints went 800 here, 800 there. But I wasn't understanding the algorithm, nothing like that. You ain't the whole game on it. So he shot me in a couple, like 3 months later. That's when I really got into it. All right. People seeing me. And he hooked me up with Kevo Status. He was doing like one of the first people that was doing like Instagram comedy thing. Linked up with him. Ended up knowing him for years.
Yeah.
Linked up, man, I know him. We ended up making noise, man. Shouts out to Demon Ross too. She in New York making noise. But she started out here, but I never wanted to just have a cylinder on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So skit's cool, yeah. But I always wanted to use that to get to the stage.
Yeah.
I finally got to the stage. My mentor, Jen Jen, the D-Walk.
I know her.
Yeah.
I
know her.
I know her.
Yeah.
That's my friend.
Yeah. So it's crazy. They're my mentors. Like, she my mentor on the female side, D-Hawk my mentor on the male side.
And D-Hawk is hilarious. Shout out to D-Hawk, man. That dude is hilarious.
So it's a difference when you convert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm a student of the game. So me and D-Hawk used to conversate all the time. Like, House of Blues trying to put me on. Give me 10 minutes. I ain't had no 10 minutes. Panic. I'm like 10 minutes. I ain't totally joking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I reached out to D-Hawk. Never talked to D-Hawk ever, but it was me and him running Cleveland at the moment on the social media side.
Yeah.
So I got up with him. He linked me up with Ann Mayo.
Shout out to MAO.
And Mayo was only doing it for a year. He was only doing it for a year at the time. Linked up with him. He gave me a little bit of game. And it's crazy. Rob Ward, my cousin.
Okay.
But I don't reach out to Rob because it's my cousin. Like I don't like my blood. Like I ain't about to. All right, I'll holler at you in a minute. Like, still to this day, he'll call me and be like, "Hey, I got an assignment for you. I'll take the assignment. Hey, I need you to do this. This is the third. I'll listen. I'll do that. But I can easily be. You know what I mean? No, I'm gonna get it up and
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what you want nobody to reach that. Yeah.
Shouts out to my cousin Rob, man.
Yeah. Shout out to
Shout out to my cousin Rob. I just started going, man. My first 1,000 views, man. I just started going, and people I was ahead of my time then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was ahead of my time then.
Okay.
But
So out of everything that you, okay, what you got going on? I know that you a Dirty Preacher in one movie. I know that you got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. I roll fit you good too.
I'm in the cap. The cap came out. Big Hill. Shout out to Big Hill.
Shout out to Big Hill.
The cap came out. I just had a cameo. up with different arrangements, and I end up running into Johnny Month, the director. Shout out to Johnny Month. Yes, sir. Ran into him. He's like, I've been looking for you on the Instagram. I'm like, man, I thought I was Cash. He's like, he was, but they mixed you up. Boom, boom. I got a scene for you. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? It's a little cameo, but it was like 2 minutes, two different shots. With the whole theater laughing because they saw it. And that's another reason why. When I walk on the scene, they just start laughing. I mean, people just start laughing. Nice catch, nice catch. People just start laughing. I'm like, man, that was funny. You really going through real life. That's funny. You just got into my baby mama.
This is terrible.
I'm not being funny right now.
I've been there. I've seen it. I've seen it.
And still got to go on the show, though.
Still got to perform. Got to go be funny after she done pissed me off.
Man.
To the highest level of positivity. Okay, so I know you took the majority of July off, or did you take all of July off?
All of July.
So I know you got a busy August. Why don't you tell the people what you got going on, where they can find you at the upcoming comedy show?
Here we go. That was booked today, yesterday.
Yeah. So
It seemed like and I ain't telling nobody I was taking July off either. That's what's so crazy. I mean, you probably know about that. I mean, my close people probably.
Yeah.
My daughter and everything. But it's like, so when my daughter's birthday came,
I'm going up.
I think I booked 2 today.
That's a good thing.
I mean, I love it, man. Be careful what you pray for too, because I prayed for it. That's why I took it. That's why I took a month off. It was March. From March, I was booked all of March, and then me and Trap I went on tour with Trap in April.
Shout out to Trap, man. Glad you got your phone back, your social media back. Poppy said
Yeah,
you 12 days.
Oh,
He
Trap
there.
work?
Yeah, he was like,
He at work.
Man, look, no, I
He
think
at work
something
now.
Yeah, he worked. Yeah, he worked in the freezer. Man, no, he said he took like 12 days away from social media. He was like, it felt like a month, but he back now. So yeah, shout out to
No, I
Trap.
just had to. I know, like I work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, the 6th day is optional, but you get to that bread.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But so me working 6 days a week and me having that tour. I was on tour every other week. I was on tour every other week.
Yeah.
So between the weeks, I was booked.
Yeah.
I had a show. Like 2 weeks straight, I had a show every day.
That's a good thing.
14 days.
That's a good
Hell
thing.
no.
That's a good thing.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
But
It takes a toll
that
off.
toll on your body,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So me, boom, I can't just leave a show. You know what I mean? Like some shows I can get. Most shows, I gotta be there in politics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm in that joint like this. Now I'm on the phone and it's 3 o'clock. I gotta get up at 6.
Yeah, that's a tough.
But it's a life of the party. But that's just me working for the man. Once I get done working for the man, I'm out here all night, every night. Every night. Flat out.
All right, man. Why don't you tell the people what the show is today?
Okay.
I got some questions. How much longer we got, Miss Mary?
We got time. We got a whole nother hour.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we get into it, since we are at the top of your hour, I just want to remind everybody that if you or a family member or friend have been affected by violence, know that violence can affect all parts of your life, sometimes in ways you can't see. It can affect the way you eat, sleep, and cause you to lose focus for anger, afraid, or even use drugs or drinking as a way to escape. We're here to tell you that the Trauma Recovery Center is here to help. Give them a call, 216-644-5487. They will come to you wherever you are. They offer real help for real needs in real time. They can give you the tools to rebuild your life and your health. Call today, 216-644-5487. The Trauma Recovery Center in Northeast Ohio, also affiliated with the Center for Families and Children.
I'm calling on my wife.
I need my baby mama to get there. Can you take that number again?
Right, yeah, you feel the same. She abuses me. I'm sick of this. I need help.
No, I don't abuse you enough. That's the problem.
She admitted that she does. It's not enough. You heard it here first. No category. All the Grape Show, Tuesday, 6:30. All right, man.
All right, this is what I got coming up.
What we got?
This is what I got coming up.
Let me say something.
That's my thing. Oh. Well, on the 4th, Funny Cuz Fridays with him, Michael Bradley's
real
grapes.
anyway. Yeah.
Okay, and that's oh, no static radio.
Yeah. Shout out to somebody No Static Radio.
That's gonna be on the rain. That's gonna be on the rain.
In North Olmsted, not Lorraine on the west side.
Yeah,
Because
Lorraine
you know how many
Road.
people.
Lorraine Road, my bad. Lorraine Road, North Olmsted, free entry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be me. Oh man, one of my favorite comedians. I am Chad.
Yeah, shout out to I Am Chad.
My homie, Kevin Fidnord,
Yeah, we got fired.
host Reese. I ain't never met her.
Real?
Nah.
It's gonna be great.
And the big OG, CJ Storm.
That's Lord. Shout out to CJ Storm.
And on that same day,
Later on after that,
we double booked.
shoot to the campground. You know,
I'm at the hip hop entertainment camp, comedy and camping, August 4th. This one gonna be in Beach City, Ohio. I ain't never heard of this. On Johnsford Road.
Hey, listen.
Southwest Beach City, Ohio. I know what that means.
Hey, we went out there for a show in October around Halloween time.
I thought Michael Myers was about to
Kevin
come out.
Ford, Marquand Banks, shout out to the homies. There was a few more of us. We get out there, and it's like in the middle of nowhere. So we pull up, and we like, man, first, me and my wife get there first. And we had somebody with us. And I said, man, let me go inside and see what's going on, because I don't think we're supposed to be here. And we go inside. As soon as we get inside, the DJ playing Larry June. There was a bunch of black people in there. I say N-word.
Let's put it out that I messed up there.
Nobody said nothing. But no, we got out there, man, and it actually was a thing. There was a lot of people there, and they
It
have
was a nice turnout.
yeah, it was a nice turnout. And they have a stage inside. Then they had the bonfire going on outside. They got a big old stage out there. I was dressed up in full Michael Myers gear. I had my Michael Myers mask,
Wrong
jumpsuit, the
night.
boots.
Wrong
What
night.
you talking? Oh no, that wasn't that.
Wrong night.
We been out there twice.
No, that was a whole totally different location.
So look,
No, it's not.
Yes,
After-
it
after
Shut
is.
your mouth. I got the picture.
after we double booked on your night,
Yeah.
the next day I'm in Canton.
Ooh. Hall of Fame show.
Yep,
Let's look.
that's the next day. So after that, why so serious?
Why so serious?
Shout out to Eli, man.
Shout out to
The
Nephew, man.
youngest
He out there working
comedian
hard.
out here.
Elijah Neville, man. That boy is
Yes.
the truth, man.
This little dude is 19,
He's supposed to be here today too.
but he got hit. This lineup he got is crazy. It's me, Bill Stone, Ant Morrow, and John Gruen.
Oh, yeah, he got some fire too. I know that new venue that he got. We went to.
That's
the
on Van
last
Aiken. That's on Van Aiken.
one. Yeah, he said there was like 100 some people in there last show. I was actually supposed to be here, and I had to work, so I worked too.
After that,
Yeah.
I'm at Silks Once again. on the 20th of August. Summer comedy series. Shouts out to
That's Mike Lou.
Big Lou, man.
Yeah.
Big Lou, man. And yeah, it's on Tuesday. It's gonna be on Tuesday and all that. You know what I mean? So, and see me on the Lick 216, episode 3. I'm Reese. Might upset y'all. But, yeah. And that table, that turn, man, we pushing that. That's about to drop this summer. Like the next couple months. I'm the writer. I'm a writer and an actor in Love's Evil. That's crazy. I went there to audition. And it's crazy how people be putting like one emotion, like you know, audition be like, hey, we got these 3 emotions: sad, happy, and angry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody doing angry. It's like better, you know. See what they coming on, they going through. Because all the females pick the angry. So I was chilling with this one chick next to me, just started meeting her. Her name, you dummy bitch, that's her name.
That's her name.
Yeah.
That's what she prefers for
And
people to call her.
And she funny as fuck. So I came up with an idea like, well, we got to do all 3 emotions. Get them. We did all 3 emotions. You know what I mean? I like to put a skit together for us.
Yeah.
We did. He was like, hey man, you and her in. So I'm like, oh, so. And he was like, you got to be in line? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you get a writer credit and an actor credit.
Okay.
I'm like, all right. So, yeah, shouts out to my man Harlem May.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that wraps it up for where you at.
For now.
All right. We're gonna get on to some fun and some questions that we got lined up for the guests. With you. Well, I'm not gonna say if you're musically inclined to a drummer, but who would you love to have a private jam session with? You can gather somebody around and you on the drums and they on the bass. Or who would you jam out with? Who would you just love to do that with?
My peoples.
Okay.
That's it. And everybody I grew up with, that's on tour and everything. Moot, Dave Hart, Walter Barr, cousin, Gay, my little cousin Cullen.
So it'll be a family affair for you.
And they all on the road right now. My little cousin Cullen about to move.
Man, we got a drum set at the Copper Bar, man. It's just a nice one too. I want to see what you can do up there, man.
Nah.
You ain't doing it? Ah! I'm gonna have to come to the church house and check you out.
I'm on live every Sunday.
For real?
At both church gigs.
Yeah, 'cause I see you stay for 2 services.
I'm a legend.
Yeah?
On the drum side.
Yeah.
My cousin and all that. My cousin all that on the road right now.
Yeah.
I chose the street.
How old were you when you started playing the drums first?
6. My dad used to play piano for Babyface. I was born at 9.
Okay, so you grew up around
And
it.
then I moved up here when I was like 7.
Yeah.
My dad used to play Grape piano for Babyface.
Yeah.
Then we moved up here and got fucking real.
All right, man. Let's go to the next question, man. What are most people afraid of that don't scare you? Or who would you think most people are? Most people afraid of heights, bats, bugs, dogs, cats, mice.
Roaches. The dark.
No. Say it again.
What
What
are
are roaches
people-
and mice threw me off?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm
What went out?
All right. What are most people afraid of that don't scare you?
Trying to make people laugh, trying to figure out people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause that scares a lot of people. You'd be surprised stage fright is
You know
real.
what I mean? When I played drums, like I was on the road with Johnny Gill when I was 16. He came up here and saw me at the Harbor Wine and Grill playing, and he brought the whole band that was there that night. And I was doing spot dates with him. So it's like being in front of like other musicians, and I was right there. It was like surreal. Like I watch y'all on the internet.
Yeah.
Like
Y'all here with them.
and I'm there. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the Funny Marco. Like I was on stage with and cheating. I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cheating ass I was there. You feel me? Like, but it's like
That's
I'm
big.
gonna make them people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Feel me? So but it's an adrenaline rush too at the same
It
time.
absolutely is. And sometimes
It's like right now. It's like when the vampire first takes blood.
Yeah.
You tell your first joke, but when you get not when you tell your first joke. The first joke might be, or your first set you might bomb, but when you get that first laugh.
Yeah. That's a big one.
Got it. Got him.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I can relate to you on both sides of that because I was big on music on the West Coast once upon a time. So I've been on tours, I done did everything. Most of the people I know is on the West Coast, but it's different and everything. It's different from
For me getting a solo and the lights is on me and I'm getting a drum solo at the end of the joint. That's scary too.
Oh yeah, that's
In front of 20,000 people, and then I'm ending out the song and the lights.
Oh yeah, I can't experience.
You feel what I'm saying?
That.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's different when
Comedy stage, totally,
man,
totally different.
when I did the grafting,
Yeah.
400 people.
Shout out to
Stoney.
Yeah, shout out to Stoney.
Stone.
Yeah.
With 400 people.
Yeah.
400
I
people.
was actually supposed to be on the original.
Were they all inmates?
Yeah, they were in the prison.
Right, but I didn't know if it was like the staff as well out there.
No, staff was there. And we actually went to Grape, and we was actually making jokes about no staff being in there because you get to Grape
Yeah, you know,
That's
that's
more-
more like bougie. That's where they can want to on their last little.
and we was in the walls in Grafton. The walls in Grafton is sweet. If you in the camp, dude, you get to work on farms outside the gate.
Got a truck driving program there
mean, the projects.
All y'all waited a year. Y'all did a year in Lorraine before y'all came. They was dying last year. Yeah, man, it's
Is this the only place you ever been locked up at, or you been talking about the cities and states?
play around with the city and stay on my own.
Man, listen.
I caught it. Okay. Me and Tank caught a.
I take with the city. Shout out to Tim.
We caught a little weed joint going out the PA.
Yeah.
That was nothing. Ticket.
Yeah.
That was the only out of state joint, and we took care of that. Me and my man paid that bread. We ain't coming here.
Yeah, no.
We zooming.
Yeah, no way.
Shout out to my big brother Tank.
Yeah, shout out to Tank for the city, man. Catch us doing this thing. That's what you feel, man. All right, what is priceless to you?
My daughter.
Your daughter. I seen that with my own 2 eyes. Yeah, absolutely.
On real talk.
Yeah. What's something you afraid to try?
Crack.
One hit or quitter. Straight just like
Wait,
that.
you're afraid to try crack, but are you afraid to try heroin, dude? I mean, that's worse than crack.
The crack gonna lead to the heroin.
So it's a gateway drug.
You might kick the heroin. That crack, you ain't kicking him.
I think
it's the other way
heroin is
around.
worse than crack.
Them whatever they put, that baking soda make it different, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that heroin is not like crack is a heroin. You don't even know if you waking up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You sleep.
Yeah.
That joint, now you ready to go.
Yeah.
And you doing what you doing, and then yeah, my uncle and dad was on that shit. I already know how that shit is. Man. I couldn't even see myself. I know I've been at the lowest of the low.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about the lowest of the low. Like, the world don't exist no more.
Yeah.
They had a pocket full of crack.
Yeah.
I never thought about, hey, what this hit for?
Like, what makes somebody curious is just want to, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and smoke
You
this.
try it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and smoke this.
Yeah, that's it.
Who do you think was the first person? I think, well, we know who invented crack. It was the white people. Because we say so, well, no black man going to take their hard-earned money and buy some cocaine, which is already expensive, and say, you know what, I'm going to pour baking soda on this and throw it in the water.
And it is.
What's that?
Do your research.
What?
White man.
Oh, you know what?
Snowfall.
Snowfall. I mean,
No,
it's the Ricky.
Snowfall. On the. It wasn't in
Black
word that
Started
started that. Yeah, do your research.
What you talking about? The whole Ricky? I'm talking about.
No, man. Forget that. Forget
Who you talking about?
who
Because
Ricky,
crack started in Oakland.
who Ricky get it from.
The white man.
They didn't teach him how to do that.
And
It was another man that taught him how to do that.
in fact,
Do your research.
in fact, off of the TV show, it was somebody he would have got the recipe.
Man, forget that TV show. I'm talking about a real documentary. Man, I'm a doc king. When I was in the streets, and I know about all of them. Hey, no, bro.
So it was a black man who did that.
Yes,
Why would he do that?
to stretch. Stretching is the whole part of this.
Well, I sold cocaine my whole life. I know what it is.
I'm saying stretching. What do your mama do with the spaghetti if you don't got enough noodles and a little bit? Put that sauce in, you gonna stretch it. You ain't gonna know there ain't enough meat or noodles in there because that sauce gonna stretch. That's what the black man did.
Yeah, I've never known that.
Hey, cause you know what they did in Oakland and then? They was dropping Reagan, the cargos when people was walking down the streets. That's probably before you was born or you was about to be born.
Yeah, I probably about to be born.
They was
I was born in the 70s.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were alive
So,
when Reagan was president.
So when Reagan was dropping them cargo boxes and people was just walking in the hood of California and them cargo boxes, it was coke. Nobody taught nobody how to crack rock that. And then in California, y'all was selling crack rock in '84. Crack rock ain't getting onto the East Coast or over here to '87.
I'm about to look into that.
Yeah, man, come on, man, do your research, man.
I'm
I tried to be the most kingpin. It's man, and I was almost there, and I got locked up over a bitch.
Oh,
Uh,
you can say that word. It's not the
Funky ass know who I'm talking to. Now I'm living in the past. I was that. I'm sounding like an old dude.
Yeah, I remember when I had those.
I was the first person with me.
Man, I had crack going, man.
All right, man. What have you ever been kicked out of anything? If so, what? Where should I start?
Man, I've been kicked out of a lot of establishments. And all the establishments I got kicked out of, I've been kicked out of better. Negroes.
Oh, shoot. All right, what characteristics do you respect most in the opposite sex?
That's some love, man. Yeah. Love, man. Love, man. Love, good God, man. The truth.
All right. So research came. What's the most ridiculous fact that you know?
All right, here we go. It's new, too.
Come on with it.
Hey, shouts out to FBG Butter and all them. Y'all know I mess with y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got my name on the books in Chicago. Lil J, you let a man sit on your lap in PC, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen it too?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, man. And Lil J, you choked up
The one dude
with the finger waves.
With the finger waves. Oh, he just showed me.
Because I wasn't trying to go where he wanted me to go.
Yeah.
Little J, again. You touching people on the meat, humping. Oh man, yeah, and that's supposed to be gang, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and
Who's
we
Lil
keep
J?
It's a rapper dude.
Chicago.
Okay.
He been kind of getting a lot of attention, like well for that. And then
He was messing with transmission.
Let me ask you a question. Did you see what happened with Dutch Mom today or yesterday?
She got hit by a car.
Yeah, they tried to ran her foot over, ran her leg over her baby daddy.
Whose mother?
FDG Dutch.
Oh,
Her baby daddy though. But you want to know why? I mean, this is me. Shouts out to folks because I met Duck. You know what I mean? And I met Mama Duck when I went down. Like I said, my name on the books.
Yeah.
You feel me? But you on the internet talking about that man.
Yeah.
That man don't got nothing to do with that man's stuff. Why is you bringing up him? He probably in the cut chilling like that. How about the ring foot off?
Right now.
And then the way the internet made it seem like
It was just atrocious.
she got hit.
Yeah.
Like, and she probably wasn't trying to, the type of chick she is, she probably wasn't trying to get away from his car.
Yeah. She's still
He
hanging on.
pulled
He's
off.
trying to get on. Yeah. He's trying to get on.
You know what I mean?
I know somebody like that.
Hey, I told y'all the hell of that.
Hang on the cars. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't got
Jump
time
on
for that.
Jump on.
No. For what? What?
Oh, hit me, and I'm gonna bust you. Oh,
What?
that's how you. That's what type of. Where you from?
What's that number
Where you
again?
from around here?
216-939-5087. Yeah, 216-939-5087.
Y'all California Negroes. Y'all can't make it here, man.
Hey man, listen.
Y'all
She the first squirrel I ever messed with in my life. My ex-wife was a gangster. My baby, my baby mama used to steal cars with me, and we used to go.
That don't got nothing to do with
the squares over there.
Listen, when you grow up in the suburbs, you get tired of the squares in the suburbs, so what do you mess with?
Oh, you don't know about the
Hoodmen.
chicks here. So she pulled it off on you. And she was a suburb chick. You didn't even know she was a suburb chick.
Man,
And
I
she
met her
still
through a
pulled it
homie and a
off.
homie.
She said I could pull it off on him because I can't pull it off on the real.
No. That is not true. That is not true. Well, wait. If you really want to get down to the nitty gritty of this, for real, this right here was supposed to be a one night stand. I don't care. I will tell everybody. He was supposed to be a one night
It
stand.
never happened.
Now,
never
5 years
happened.
later, and a wedding ring.
She stole it. She stole it.
I stole
She
it.
stole it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. She pulled some Cleveland. She from Berea, but she pulled some Cleveland girl shit on your ass.
Man, listen, whatever she did, I'm tired of it. She beats me.
Cleveland. Hey, and then the farther east you go,
I used to live in East Cleveland.
I'm talking about East State. Man,
Oh, you talking about
Philly? I got a little chicken Philly. Say I love you and I'll see you next month. Hey, look, I got a little chicken Philly, and them Philly chicks,
They tough.
no, yes,
Yeah,
they talk aggressive.
Same thing with Baltimore.
They be like, I'll be like, stop. What you doing, pussy? I'll be like, y'all lived in Cleveland. A lot of Negroes, we have cases.
Man, look.
They
like New York girls.
They tell you to eat a dick, all that. New York, New York, dog you in so much of a kind way, but be aggressive. Meaning, respectfully, suck my dick.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell me respectfully to suck
anything of yours, man?
or shit like, pardon my back?
Pardon.
And you just turn your back on me. It's type of,
Gotta get you
it'd be some type of shit to make you mad. But New York be on that. That's why I hate the pause. All this lingo comes from the East Coast. Pause.
That word came to so.
Can't believe
New York.
Harlem niggas, Negroes.
Man, that's I spent a lot of time out here. My dad was in the Navy in D.C. So every summer I go out here to New York.
Yeah.
Which one did you?
Yeah.
Fuck you did, dummy. Like what?
Dummy.
Give me a pack of Newports. What?
Dummy.
Fucking dummy.
Churros.
Hey, fuck you out there, damn dummy. Me and my ex-wife, me and my wife lived out there. Like I said, yeah. We like I grew up out there. Every summer I go out there. I'll leave from California last day of school.
There's a lot of peace signs out there too.
Huh?
Yeah. No, it is Peace Zone Nation.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's,
No, it's Peace Zone Nation.
one of the homies is Fat Trill. I don't know if you heard of him.
No, Fat Trill.
Yeah.
Be in Chicago.
Yeah. So that's what my bro was flying with Mega Music. My bro, y'all to shout out to him. He's gonna be a guest on the show soon. Stop.
I ain't about to talk about my Maybach.
But
That was it. He was at
he was at the Gilly show. Meek Mills is a questionable, Meek Mills,
He looks sick.
he looks bad, and I just heard a whole bunch of things about him that
The Gilly Fest?
he crossed over. He was at the all white party.
And now that we're talking about you ask me the next question if you want to.
No, go ahead.
Did you see? Okay. Sacrifice is a sacrifice. I'm not saying it was a sacrifice, but all I'm saying was, hey, listen, the playoff is so raw because Cheese was in the hood, but it wasn't even a no hood they made from New York. So look, you remember when they signed that contract?
Yeah. And he didn't want to sign.
Did
He
you
was
see?
back there crying.
People thought it was like he was overwhelmed that they was getting this $100 million.
And he was sacrifice.
What was Waddle saying? Come on, man.
Sign this.
Come on, man.
And
He's
he's
standing
back there like,
he really holding his head down like, you know, help me.
Yeah. From what a lot of celebrities are saying.
And then you see dude got that Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
And no
Wallow.
sooner as Wallow got that Ferrari, this boy ends up dead.
Okay, and then after the Ferrari, the promo come out. Wow. Gilly Fest coming out to the
Yeah.
Come on, help us show the
Yeah.
And the Cheese just died, and then come on. This is the day after, man. Wallow, and you know what's so crazy? I blamed it on Gilly in my right hand. Like, I think it's Wallow.
Yeah.
Or Mac.
Well, I know one thing.
No, I'm talking about, you know who Mac is, right?
No.
His little brother. It was Mac and Cheese. They was a group.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know
So
that.
if Mac come out, well, no, we ain't gonna say it ain't Mac. We already know we got that $100 million.
Yeah. I mean, know, it's a well-known fact.
Because look, when you sign that contract, you really don't know who's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you either it's like this: you give them somebody to go, and if you don't give them somebody to go, they gonna go on themselves.
Yeah, they gonna take it.
I mean,
Now Cheese done fucked him up. That nigga was zoned out when Meek Mills was at the joint. He was zoned out. He was zoned out though. Like when Meek Mills was rapping, he was zoned out on something. And then Meek Mills had to bring him back. Like, oh man, what's up? He's like, you ain't know it was gonna be him.
yeah. I mean, man, they gotta know. They know something come with it though. They all know.
DC Young Fly.
Man, now look, he
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
We gonna see. We can't blame this Netflix on him because Netflix put people on. They put people on. They don't mess with
checks.
They don't. You don't gotta be elite for them to. You know what I mean? But that next movie.
Let me ask you this.
That next big movie.
Y'all think it was him or the doctor?
Yeah. Yeah.
You really think it was him?
The doctor won't go game
The doctor can gain a lot from that though.
I don't see him being. I mean, he's already.
Now you remember when he used to dog her and her body after she had them kids, and he used to be dogging her on Instagram. Yeah, on his live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like constantly. We
Yeah.
recently did it before that.
And I have to say that she was perfect to me.
Yeah.
She didn't need
bad.
that
She
surgery.
bounced back.
She didn't need that surgery at all.
So no, that's the elites.
Yeah.
Now he's doing this. Now he's in her head. Now I gotta get this. So you ain't do your research and you get big. You ain't do your research, DC. She just went to a backyard garage type because it's those type.
Yeah. But you would think with all the bread they got, they would have been able to afford like the butt doctor or something.
Well, no, this
They
doctor,
could
no,
afford-
this doctor was actually a legit good, like, very well known. I looked into both sides. That's why I'm like, you don't think it was a doctor because I hate to say it.
It's never the doctor.
He posted her after her surgery. The minute she died, he took everything down. Everything. There's nothing on his page anymore.
Whether he botched the surgery or not, I mean,
But he was a well known, good, high profile doctor.
Look, Dr. Miami don't take no post down. Never.
And what about
And Dr. Miami,
I
and
think
he
he
don't.
has any deaths, does he?
Huh?
Dr. Miami has any deaths under his belt? No.
No, I'm saying you don't see him
Yeah.
taking down nothing.
Right.
Dr. Miami is that man.
I mean,
Yeah.
usually when you take something down, it's kind of like you kind of
You guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that his wills was preached.
And this man going through like, all right, me and my baby mama right now, we go through what we go through, whatever we go through. God, I know what if God was to take her today, tomorrow, yesterday, whatever, I'd be fucked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Understand? Like every interview, this is my mom. Every interview, it ain't gonna be. God got me through this. My brothers got me.
I'm
Oh,
not with you.
them.
Yeah, I'm not through with you. This is.
I'm zoned out. I'm done.
Yeah.
It's still a fresh woman.
And this is
And you
my,
got 3 children.
and this is my first baby mom. This is the one that I only got 1 child by, let alone 3.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas about to get married. I mean, y'all's about to get married. That's
So-
crazy, man.
Were they gonna get married?
Or was it-
Because
They
he
used
never proposed to her.
No, but she used to be flexing that joint. I mean, but the joint, but everybody over there, they think the joint's public.
True.
Yeah, sure.
True.
But I mean, if you look around,
See that movie. Whenever we see him, if it's the Bad Boys 3,
they say
He
he's supposed
in
to
that
be on
joint.
Friday.
You mean Bad Boys 4?
yeah, 4.
No,
No, it ain't no, never no, it ain't no,
Yeah,
never no.
that Friday is not gonna happen.
No, it's never gonna happen.
No,
Ice Cube
Ice
did
Cube ain't
tell
on
you.
it.
No,
He
he
ain't on
said they tried to. New Line is trying to take more money. No, it's never happening.
What do you think about what's going on in the Hollywood right now? As far as, do you think that it's a real strike, or do you think that because right now a lot of the artists, a lot of the actors and stuff in Hollywood, just like the rights away to their person. So like they could be artificially generated
That means the AIs. You know, they got AIs writing the scripts right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How do you feel
So,
about that?
no, I feel that's some bullshit. Because I'm not about to sign my rights over to no fucking AI.
A computer.
I mean, like I'm saying, you can't. I'm not about to sign my rights over it. The writers got all rights.
Have you been okay? So have you been seeing a lot of these Hollywood guys, like the one kid from The Wire, Weebay Sons, or Weebay Sons, the one with the ponytail? He been big on it. But have you been seeing the amount of checks that they get for the
just like the amount of checks. This is like the amount of checks my man was getting from what's my big dude name? He get paid over social media. He was on replacements.
The dude who always stopped the food out of the twins?
Oh, he was the one that had the cheeseburgers on the longest yard. The bald dude. All right, it was Terry Crews.
I know he's talking about.
He had the cheeseburgers, but it was another bald dude.
Yeah.
He
Was it one of the brothers from Norbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
And he do social media with his son right now.
Yeah.
And he eating.
Yeah.
But he showed the same thing. And he been on everything.
I mean,
from Mike Epps. The recent. He was Mike Epps' best friend on the Netflix joint. Wanda.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are getting $11, $7,
after 30 days.
Are you kidding me? Because these people are generating millions off of the movies.
Because they're putting up on the writers.
Yeah.
So who is to say what royalties and what goes to what if the writers now? You got this AI doing it, so
AI
pay you AI.
Right.
You pay you AI joint.
Yeah.
Right.
AI is right.
So if I don't need you to say no more jokes, and I can just be like, hey, say one of the great jokes for me, and that AI can pull that board up. Yeah. We don't need a bare minimum.
And make it sound like you.
Exactly like you.
Benny Siegel.
That's scary because
Benny Siegel lost his voice, and he lost his voice. He was just acting like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was his real voice, but he was like, I'm about to go back on tour. They was like, his voice is messed up. I said, they got the AI. I said,
yeah.
So you about to use your album voice? You Milli Vanillion.
Yeah, basically.
They have the AI has gotten so bad that they called some woman and said that her daughter was kidnapped and tried to get ransom for her. I can't believe y'all haven't seen that one.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, this lady got a phone call from an AI, and they said that they used her daughter's voice, pretending like her daughter was kidnapped.
They got an app right now.
Yeah.
On the AI side.
I refuse to put any of that stuff on my phone.
I ain't messing with none of that.
No.
No, I'm just saying, like I
just pop. It's gonna pop up as an ad regardless, but it pops up, and the ad says, if your girl, like, say your girl was like, I'm done with you. I don't want you no more. You could talk to the AI like, the girl said, I'm done. She's done.
Yeah.
And it will give you the whole spiel.
Yeah. What you say to fix it?
And then it fix it.
Man, listen.
No,
Okay,
I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't like the AI fix.
My thing is,
the AI ain't gonna work.
my thing is this. My thing is this. You got the guy from Google who invented it, who was responsible for the chatbot GT stepping away and saying, hey, we need to deactivate this. We got Elon Musk. I mean, they actually gave a chatbot a bank account and a work assignment and told them, hey, we need you to get this done, right? So when the chatbot the AI goes to do whatever the assignment was, he had to fill out one of those caption things, like how many cars, push all the cars or all the lights, push the picture up.
Are you a robot thing?
Yeah, robot thing, right? So what chatbot did was it or whatever it is, it got on Fiverr and it outsourced it. And it said, hey, now this is, first of all, nobody knows what exactly AI is or why it's so smart and why it's able to give you a whole, I think it's demons. I think it's demons myself. You know what I mean? I think it's other entities. But anyhow, so he contacted somebody from Fiverr. He said, hey, I got bad flight. I need you to do this for me. I'll pay you $25, $30, whatever. And the dude said, are you sure? Like, you're not a robot. He's like, no, I'm not a robot because my vision is bad and I can't get into this job without this capture being done. You got the dude to do it. So they're showing you that this thing is willing to tell lies and be deceitful already. And I was actually listening to a podcast, and the guy from Google, his name is, I forget what his name is right now. But anyhow, he says that the AI thing is so advanced that they asked him, or the AI thing, to put together an ancient spell. Right? The guy had his name is Gordon. He has 3 wives and they're witches. Right? So there's this old spell that wasn't quite complete yet. And in the interview, he's like, so the guy was doing the interview with him, he's like, so you had the AI complete the spell? And he was like, did you do it? And the guy was like, yeah. Like, y'all don't know what y'all messing with, man. I think that's the whole.
That's playing old Ouija board.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I remember that game. Hey, man, when I be bringing this up, man, I remember the game. They used to be on the Ouija board. The Ouija board game. It's not on the market no more.
It's not telling.
Back then,
Sure.
stuff was happening. Back then.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
I'm talking about that's in the 90s. That stopped in the 90s.
Man, I mean,
That never made it. That never made it to the late 90s or the 2000s.
The Ouija board game?
You opened a door here
That Ouija board game never made it to the mid. It might have made it to 95. After 95 till no.
They pulled it off.
Yeah, man.
Good for them.
Hey, it was stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's anybody who's
But look,
elected.
the government. That goes to the government. Then put everything. Look, all these alien movies, Independence Day, all this. That wasn't.
That's predictable.
They just telling. They just telling us.
It's predictable.
Oh, it's going down, but it's fiction.
Well, here goes my thing. Here goes my thing with aliens.
Yeah.
You feel me?
All of it. All
It's
of it.
fiction.
Transformers, all of it.
It's fiction.
I
I
mean,
mean, I can't wait to see a car transform in front of me. I'm gonna be like,
I knew it, damn it.
hey, let's go steal some other cars because I know you a hoopty. You can transform any car.
All right, man. If you could come with a warning label, what would it say?
What?
A warning label. You came with a warning label.
You want to laugh?
You gonna laugh?
Your ass off. To death.
All right.
So it's gonna be a laughter sign, but it's gonna be like the sharks. So it's gonna be a cross sign with the laughter sign. Laugh at your own risk.
All right. If you were a villain or a criminal mastermind, what would be your calling card? That symbol. What would be your currency?
You got blood.
Big old weed tree. Big old weed leaf get projected into the sky.
That's all I gotta hear. I'm like Superman. So it's like if I hear it, I'm gonna hit all of them. I'm gonna hit all y'all. All the notes gonna be hit.
Right
Yeah,
there.
I got
Really.
this in the air around the city of Cleveland.
Who can you impersonate really well?
I'll do
You
it.
do impersonation?
I personate who I personate. If I think I personate, but
You just do Barack Obama.
I'm trying it.
All right, man. So your background in Chicago, you live here too, right? You never lived here? Oh, I thought you lived here.
No, I just look
Okay,
in the nation. That's my nation.
all right. Yeah.
That's the motherland.
Yeah.
My mother.
Chicago. So, how often was you out there? Was you
You got my name on the books. Every year, I'm there for real.
what's your favorite thing about Chicago?
Ain't nothing but a guy.
Some folks in the world blow. That means it's gang talk. Yeah, me. Man, Chicago is a different ball of wax. I mean, it was already a dangerous place. In fact, I spent most of my adult life selling drugs and being really good at it. And going from state to state, Chicago, Maryland, Ohio, Vegas, starting in Cali, working my way through the valleys, through the centrals, and then going to Reno.
Non-disclosure.
Oh yeah, that shit is done with. I wouldn't sell a crumb to a bum right now. What? I go to work for I pay taxes. I get WD-40s.
I'm just saying.
What they call them?
You could have just.
WT.
Everybody know what non-disclosure be. You could have went on with your story.
But
I'm just being the good non-disclosure.
but okay, so out of all the places I've been to, Chicago, the only place I've been robbed at twice. So here's my thing. It was already beautiful, dangerous ass place, right? But now you got the overinflux of immigrants there now. Same thing in New York. You got all these people who came across the border, and you got, they basically decriminalized everything to where, everything up to attempted murder and kidnapping now. You get cited right out. You ain't doing this shit, it's no bond. So now you got these kids taking over. They actually, you know how far South Chicago is to downtown?
It's downtown.
Yeah, that's
South side is downtown.
No, I'm talking about south. I'm talking about like when you first get over the bridge coming from Indiana. I don't consider South downtown. Because it take me 45 minutes to get to the hundreds. It take about another 15 minutes to get down into the 60s. So you about
the 60s. The 60s right there.
Man, I've never seen the 60s. I lived here for like 5 years.
The 60s is when you get up to Eagle, bro.
Correct.
Downtown, bro.
But it's
63rd?
No, 63rd is about 40 minutes away from there, bro. From downtown Chicago.
From the White Sox Stadium. They got two.
Okay, so you coming from the other way then. So the White Sox Stadium ain't coming up and down at night, coming from here. So that's I don't really be on that side of town. It's a lot of bullshit over there. They say if you in the White Sox neighborhood, one side is a whole bunch of black people doing what they do, and then you take across the street.
It is the west side.
Yeah, so that's not south though.
63rd, that ain't too far from the west side, bro.
I live in the west side. I lived in Bellwood. I lived there. But nonetheless, you wasn't getting a whole bunch of kids coming from their neighborhoods going into downtown and just destroying it.
No, listen. When I was down there, when I got my name on the book, that's why everybody be like BDs and GDs with the same thing. Shouts out to King David, rest in peace. Shouts out to Larry. They was comrades.
Yeah.
That's what gangster was. Shorty Freeman got involved and everybody, you know what I mean? And that's when they split it up. You feel me?
Yeah.
What they got going on is some street shit. BDs and GDs here, we're great. Older BDs and GDs there, we're great. That's some young people type stuff that's going on right now with them.
But what I'm saying is, you got the young people who understand that they're not going to jail for nothing they do. So they doing these city takeovers, they beat people up, they're going to the downtown. Now you got a clash with them and the illegal people who are there, because these people from Venezuela and Mexico and all this. There was just a shootout on the beach there, right there on the Gold Coast. You know what I mean? Going toward Navy Pier. Yeah, right in that area. Yeah. Anybody knows about that?
The Gold Coast is like going to like North Homestead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's out the way, but now you got people coming down there to do stuff because they know that they're not. But basically, what it is, I feel like it's successful when it's a boiling pot, because what's going to happen is these migrants is getting evicted from these places in the next few days. You know what I mean?
But the migrants ain't the one that's doing it.
Yes, they is.
Us.
Man, listen, no, the migrants out there cutting up, same way in New York. Them dudes got 30 days to get out there, already attacking police. They was in Harlem throwing people through windows. Yeah, the same thing in Chicago, man. These people are like, and then what they're saying is they demanded the taxpayers to pay for their rooms and stuff. So you got the black people in Chicago who watched these people come in. They opened up, closed down schools and converted police stations and gave these people money and go ahead, bro. They gave these people money. No, it's down the hallway. But basically, what these people in Chicago are saying, and I understand exactly where they're coming from, is, hey, we were here first. You giving out these people, giving money, scooters, they got all the drugs, they chilling in these. Them motel rooms downtown Chicago be high. You know what I mean? And these people stay in these rooms, and they like, listen, we don't mind you helping them, but help us first. You know what I mean? We've been here our whole life. She don't want to get nothing for it.
Kind of, what is it called? Kind of Brady Gardens. Cabrini Green.
Yeah.
That's where I got my name on the books.
Yeah.
Before they tore them down, I was, and that's when that was crazy because
they had snipers and everything on the roof.
Man, listen here. They're like, that's what make the code. Over there, the B-boards, and it's 4 buildings. Yeah. We had 2 of them. And you got them there's snipers out there. But it's snipers looking at the snipers. But as long as nobody act out of line, ain't nobody gonna get hit. So I'll walk outside your line, y'all go, and that box is for real. If you see a box, you gotta go around it or step around it. Ain't no step over it. Yeah, the politics, that's what I'm saying. In the motherlands,
Yeah, it's different.
in the motherlands, I'm saying, and it's only two motherlands. Because the gangs only came from two cities. That's the Chi-Town, and that's Compton. You know what I mean? It's only two motherlands. You know what I mean?
Well, what do you think about Young Sandiford? Young Sandiford. He was like the youngest serial killer ever from Chicago, from Breeding Green. He was a little 10, 11-year-old boy.
Talking about
Christopher Young Sanders.
little
Little 10-year-old dude, who was his first body, he threw him off the top of the building in Breeding Green. And he was doing so much dirt that his own gang, they had to put him down himself. You know what I mean? Like, he was going around smacking stuff. Then I guess they said that they was gonna drive him out.
You know, the youngest gangsters come from the motherlands.
Yeah, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? The motherlands.
Yeah, I'm
Like stuff that go down here. People be having to get right. You know what I mean? They don't got it. Back then they had to get permission.
It was ordered.
Honor.
It was honor. Yeah, it was
honor.
ordered.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So say if I got into it with this 131st Viceroy, I'm in close. But I'll be over there. Before I go retaliate, like, even if them niggas shot at me, even if they shot at me,
You gotta get it clear.
I gotta go to my big homie and be like, man, I know y'all be kicking it and everything. And I'm about to go over here, man. Yeah, hold on, let me go see. Then, all right, go move. Or y'all can shoot the fair one or whatever, you know what I mean? But Chicago politics, the motherland's politics, because you better know everything in that clipboard. Yeah. When you go to the motherland, you talk about something. And ain't no doubt enough. Everybody can die. Everybody can do everything. When it comes to that paperwork, you
Gotta know that shit in and out. See, we don't deal with that on the West Coast. Like the structure.
y'all got false flags.
Huh?
Y'all got false flags.
Oh no, they're everywhere. They're not just on the
And
West
y'all
Coast,
got
they're
people that know the handshake and don't know y'all live, bro.
But what I'm saying is, it's a lot more structured. Well, it was a lot more structured. The gangs, the way that it is in Chicago, is totally different than the way it is on the West Coast.
Right now, you got to learn your lit.
What you mean?
If you don't learn your lit, like if you hop in the tank, hop out the tank, you got to learn your lit.
Yeah.
After we see you got some gold, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be a bitch ass dude, bro.
Yeah.
But as long as you survive the tank, you cool. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying, after that tank, you got to learn that lit. But if you don't learn that lit, what y'all call it.
Yeah.
But it's a
But
beat.
see, but now see, in
in
the streets, it's not like, okay, we don't have to go through as much bureaucratic yellow tape type of shit. Like they got off on us, we better go push the line right back on them. I'm not giving up to nobody. You know? But now when we get to the penitentiary, it's set up like Chicago. It's set up like that. You can't just go hit nobody. You know what I mean? You gotta get that clear.
None of them even set up about Chicago. It's set up the way the joint's set up.
Yeah.
Chicago ain't make them rules.
Yeah. I would compare.
You ever been to the feds?
No, I never been. What the states know. Yeah. I mean, like I said,
You checking in as soon as you get in.
Yeah, I mean that's what in California and Nevada prison.
No, I'm talking about feds period. Any fed bureau. We ain't talking about San Quentin. We ain't talking about none of that out there. Prisons out there. You know Ohio got more prisons than them, right?
What, California?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
us. They in California. Yes.
For real?
Look it up, my guy.
I'm gonna have to check in for that. Cause shoot, what do we got here? Grafton.
No, you don't even know your prisons, bro.
Right, hold on, listen. Grafton, Trumbull, Mansfield. I just spent time in the prison right here. I've been.
Okay, name them.
Grape. So we got Lorraine, the
I
intake.
got uncles that
We got Lorraine, the intake. Grape, Trumbull.
Lorraine ain't on prison. That's a level 3.
Lorraine is the intake, bro.
But that's a level 3.
That's not just like the like. Well,
No,
the
people that you see outside, that's a level 3.
Yeah, they live there, right?
That's a level 3.
What they call it? They call
cadres.
Cadres. Yeah.
But you don't got the cadres is the one that give you a rotation.
Yeah.
But you got people there as bitten. The ones that you see out there hooping.
Yeah.
Level 3.
See, I never knew that.
Grabbed in level 1. The
yeah,
walls, level 1.
Okay, so then we got Trouble. We got
that's
Lucas,
sound.
we got Lucasville. No, Trouble is one. We got Trouble. We got Lucasville. We got this one that's
Trouble. You know, you don't even want it. You talk about Trouble the Camp.
Trouble the Camp is right next door to Trouble on the Walls.
You ain't trying to go to Trouble on the Walls. That's where it get real. Mansfield it get real.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't at the Walls. I was at the camp, but I was the
Richland.
photo dude.
Shouts out to Richland. Shouts out to Richland. That's where I wanted to go, but that's a camp. But no, that's Gladiator School.
Yeah.
You gotta get down as soon as you get there.
Yeah. No, I know this. I know.
Then you got Pickaway. Then you got Chillicothe.
Belmont.
That's the gay joint now. That was Gladiator School back in the day.
What's that one called? Belmont?
Belmont. No, Belmont got the Chonies now.
Okay.
But back in the day, you ain't want to go to Belmont. People was checking in the PC when they got here.
Yeah, OSP. I think they
Man,
closed that
OSP
now. They closed.
That's a 5.
I think they was closed.
That's niggas. I mean, people that don't never come out ever.
But I think they closed a piece of that. Did they?
Who, Chillicothe?
No, OSP.
OSP. No, Ohio State Prison is the. That's.
When I was in the joint just not too long ago, they were talking about closing some of that down, like a few of the units or whatever, and moving people to somewhere else. You ain't never closed an LSP or Lucasville. That's the max. Yeah. I know 2 maxes. Lucasville, OSP. And 3. Chillicothe got the death row. My people's there on death row. Okay. All right. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, fuck the system. And fuck whoever Michael Jordan is, because it ain't even Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, yeah.
And
like
then
private
it's another black nigga black person named Michael Jordan.
And on that last N-word, man.
I went to school with a boy named Michael Jordan that murdered his girlfriend.
Dang, he owned the prisons?
No, he's in prison.
I'm about to say,
I
he
went
might
to
as well
school
flex his name. Like, well, that's Jim
Oh, no. And this made the news and everything. I was in high school, and we just so happened to cut school that day. And this boy came to school with a gun. He was from the east side of Cleveland, but he was going to school in Berea because using different, family members' addresses. So he was dating the manager at Little Caesars at the time. And after school, he got his book bag, walked down the street. I guess she had broke up with him, and he killed her. And it just so happened that day we cut school, my best friend at the time was working at Little Caesars. And because we cut school, she called off.
We about to get up here right now in a second. All right, man. This is about our time. I got to get ready to go check into a sleep study. They want to check on my sleep apnea. So I got to go spend the night at this hospital in this hotel. So we are going to get off the air, but we will be back at it like a crack addict next Tuesday. We'd like to thank our guest, Ryan Polk, and my bro, Sid B, for joining us. All you beeps out there, get with your partner, and me and you beeps. And man, it feels good to be home, man. We here, we ain't going nowhere, man. I'd like to thank Miss Mary and everybody. And make sure you go vote, man. No static #1 radio station in the land. Make sure y'all go ahead and vote. It's free. Do it every day. Go vote for Ryan Pope and all the categories he's in. And until next week, it has been a blast. We hope you enjoyed the show. We got a good one for you next week. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, down our dark hallway.
Yeah, back where you came in.
To the spooky room. Red lines right here. Right. They don't ever work here. Ain't no sinking.
Ain't no toilet
No
paper.
toilet paper. Tim, the drop shot.
Damn, man. I'm about to just start swinging when I come out here because this is scary.
Baby, come on, take a picture. Miss Mary, can you take a picture of me and her? How we do today?
Good. Wonderful. Oh, my little legs is...
I know.
Put the bags in the kitchen.
Table in there. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Grapevine Show with your host King Grape and Lady Grape here on the station where we don't bring no static, but we sure enough bring the noise on staticradio.net. Make sure you guys check us out on social media where we absolutely love to hear from you on facebook.com/no static radio, on Twitter at no static underscore radio, on Instagram at the real underscore no static radio, on YouTube at no static radio, and our newest platform discovered.tv. Same thing, No Static Radio, all one word. And for all things No Static Radio, oh, wait a minute now. So for replays of this show and others, please check us out on Mixler or Mixcloud.com. Just type in No Static Radio, all one word, in the toolbar for replays of this show and others. And for continuous streaming, check us out on TuneIn.com, live on LiveRadio.net, or MediaQ for continuous streaming of this show and all others. And for all things No Static Radio, including up-and-coming events, merchandise, and then look at all our great shows here. Please check out our website at www.nostaticradio.net. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Turn Up Tuesday. You know what it is. We've got more music for your listening pleasure here on your voice of the revolution. NoStaticRadio.net, powered by Google, partnered with Colors, and sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wines, the Cleveland Rugby League, and designed exclusively. You guys be safe. Enjoy this beautiful Cleveland weather for as long as possible. And we'll talk to you in the morning. We're cooking in the hood with your host, Chef J. La Soul. Until then, peace be still.
She put